Welcome everybody to season 4, episode 18 of Motivate Me 313's podcast. We are officially getting the show rolling. Looking forward to the show. Today's title of the podcast is Rising Voices, the journey of a young Muslim influencer. I am here with the guest, Mohammed Ba'dani. Go ahead and give him a round of applause. You know, grew up from the same neighborhood, you know, Hamtramck, Detroit area. You know how it is, man. He went to Oakland International Academy. You know, he also, knows the neighborhood and all that. So it's nice to see someone that's out there doing great things that kind of, from your same neighborhood. So I was like, man, you know what? Let me get my man's on the show, man. He's been hilarious. You need to check him out. He's going to share his socials and all that once he gets rolling. Check out his videos, man. He's out there. He's up and coming, mashallah, Allahumma barak. So looking forward to this conversation today. Before we do any of that, be sure to follow us on all of our socials. We have YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Apple, and Spotify podcasts, all under Ozmedia. If you want to find all those platforms on one website, it's ozmedia313.com. You can find all of our platforms on there. Shout out to the sponsors of the show, Hanley International Academy, Holy Bowly, Wingfellas, Juice Box, Malek Al-Kabob, Jabal Coffee House, and Royal Kebab. We appreciate them and their support. So, Yusuf, let's go ahead and get it rolling with Juice Box. Our great friends over there. Shout out to Hakeem and everybody at Juice Box, and then we're going to get it rolling. So shout out to Juice Box. If you're looking for a place with the best smoothies, milkshakes, ice cream, cereal bars, and slushies, then Juice Box is your one-stop shop. You can try things like their Biscoff or Nutella shakes, crepes, watermelon blast, strawberry burst, or mango smoothies. Juice Box currently has 4 locations: Hamtramck, Dearborn, Detroit, and Trenton. So be sure to stop by Juice Box and get ready to leave there with a big smile on your face. You can also visit their website at juiceboxblend.com or download their app at juiceboxblend.appfront.app. All right, we're ready to get it rolling. Shout out to Mo. He's in the building today. First of all, we know that you have started this influencing / social media posting. Mashallah, Allahumma barak. So, but other than that, is there anything else that you do? Do you work? Go to school? What's keeping you busy these days, Mo?
No, alhamdulillah. I'm doing little Islamic studies, play sports, I work. As a Yemeni, you're trying to work to get married and trying to do your own thing, inshallah, and open up your own business.
Can we get an air horn, by the way? I think he just put himself out there. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Go ahead, though. You were saying, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you, man.
Alhamdulillah. Play sports, basketball, hoop, football. I play every sport. Like, I could literally eat you alive.
Oh.
You're easy, man.
See, that's
nothing much, really.
That was my next question. Are you the guy that gives the people the water when they need it, or do you actually play?
That's crazy work right there. That's
do you actually give people a break? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, somebody, come on in, and then is that you that runs in?
I try to score as much as I can, and then just give every people that sit in the bench like you and the rest, give you guys a shot. I can't just win the whole game.
Hey, let me tell you something. I've watched a lot of your videos. One of the videos I haven't seen yet, some sports videos. What was going on? Are y'all doing clips, but it's not working out because you ain't performing in the clips?
I love surprising people. Look, I don't expose all my talent.
Okay.
I just love showing out there out of nowhere.
There you go.
Surprise people.
There you go. So you said you're doing Islamic studies. What drove you to want to do that right there?
Back when I was in high school, subhanAllah, I was like a clown of this whole school. I was always the clown, the funny guy, and I was chill with many people. And with that comes with, a lot of fitna, a lot of dumb things. And I was always with the wrong circle every single time. And then I come to realize probably the middle of 10th grade, I just realized like, damn, man, I feel like I'm wasting time. So I just did online Islamic studies. And then I started getting ilm. And I started realizing, like, damn, I waste a lot of time. I wish I could go back now to my circle, the one that wrong group, and try to affect them to become better.
Yeah.
Better people. But it ended up, Allah Azza wa Jalla did bless me in that position to come back to that school. So I continued doing Islamic studies, and I realized I should do social media, really, and start posting halal content, funny comedy, affect the community. And that's really basically all.
Yeah, no, I love that, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's one of those things that, alhamdulillah, for it hitting you. I know you're saying you wish it happened earlier, but that's actually a good age, because it eventually hits everybody. And some people, it doesn't hit them till they're 40. Some people already have kids and then they realize it. Some people, probably alhamdulillah that it hits you, because some people don't get that opportunity to
Yeah.
have that feeling of like, you know what, maybe I should stop what I'm doing, and focus on what needs to be focused on. So kudos to you, man, on that one. But we're gonna keep it rolling. So, I know you quickly mentioned that you wanted to become an influencer and impact the community, but maybe you want to dive into it more. Like, what made you want to start posting? Because it just came like out of the blue, and then you just went very heavy on it. You know what I'm saying? So, what made you want to start becoming like a social media influencer?
I'll be honest with you. It started off by when I was in high school. I was doing Musically.
Okay.
So let's not even go there. Let's not
Yeah.
even go deep on there. So it was Musically. I was doing me, and then
So you was out there dancing?
let's not even talk about that. And then so we end up doing that, and then they changed the app to TikTok.
Mm.
And then the year I never took it serious, but then the year of 2020 and the year 2021, alhamdulillah, I almost had, as a Muslim TikToker, I had the whole year and a half all me. So, I never knew. I gained around 50K in the like 5-6 months. So it was a blessing. I'm like, bro, I gotta be consistent. But then I traveled to Saudi, and then just forgot all about it. And then I came back to America, and then people were like, bro, why don't you post anymore, man? I used to let my kids watch you. Wallah, was safe. Like, I didn't mind my kids watching you. You never post anything stupid, nothing like that, nothing haram, fitna, woman, and music. It motivated me like, damn. So I started being consistent this year, matter of fact. It was this year, 2024, last year. I was so consistent. Even Dula Mula was like, bro, you're popping up big time. And he motivated more. It motivated me even more. So I started posting and posting and posting. And then I got business people telling me, make ads for me and this. I'm like, subhanAllah, it comes with so much barakah. It comes with so much good things. But at the same time, it comes with so much fitna. So you got to be careful and balance with so many things.
It's a great point, man, because a lot of people see just like the positive of it. They don't know the stuff that you're balancing. I mean, I know we're going to dive into that next, but there's a lot of stuff to balance whenever you're putting yourself out there. It's not just about, hey, let me get more followers, let me get more views, let me get, maybe some, paid for this. There's more to it that you got to balance. And I think the right people, and you mentioned Dula Mula, you mentioned people like that. It's good to pick people's brains that have been doing it before, because they will tell you the routes that you should take. But it's all about balance. And shout out to Dula Mula. Shout out to these guys. Like, it makes me proud, when we all kind of are from the same area and we're all trying, to make a positive impact in the community. So, beforehand, growing up, really think about it. Before Dula, before yourself, like, who did we have to look up to when it comes down to like being on social media? It's usually like our old uncles and stuff, like you know what I'm saying? Video like this in their face, and then it's hilarious. So we didn't really have much to look up to, and now slowly, and it's not just people looking up to. When I say look up to, it's the right people. How to do it the right way. We're not out there just doing TikTok dances in front of the camera and stuff. So so kudos to you, kudos to Dula Mula and everyone else that's up and coming in the community. So speaking of the community, how has the neighborhood, a lot of your videos deal with being Arabi, being Yemeni, being a Muslim.
Yeah.
So how has the community inspired you as an influencer?
How the community has inspired? That's a great question, wallah. Nobody inspired me, I'll be honest. Nobody inspired me but me.
Yeah.
Nobody has me but me. Like, there's so many people. But the community that I'm in, that I was with, like I said, I was back in the high school, I was doing wrong things, dumb things. Nothing major. It's just, I was wasting time. But then I realized, bro, let me just do funny comedy, do so many things, and then I will affect the other people in my community. And then the people start recognizing me that's in my community, and they start realizing, bro, you're a funny guy, man. Let me be in your videos. So that motivated them. I'm like, oh, I'm actually doing me right now. I'm actually doing good. And then I'll get more people, then more shabab, and more shabab. So I'm like, I'm actually affecting the community, and the community is actually affecting me. So last year, when we were doing that, when I got so many shabab, we started going, I made a group chat saying, inshallah Ramadan, we're going to be doing shabab nights, gatherings. When we even go to the beach, have a brotherhood thing. And I got getting more, the circle started getting bigger and bigger. And alhamdulillah, I feel like that's how the community affected me so much, because that was basically my intention. My intention was never about getting fame and all these kind of things. I just want to live here, affect the community, and pass away while people know who I was and what did I do. Alhamdulillah for the good.
Alhamdulillah, man. And you're doing a great job of it, man.
Alhamdulillah.
Allahumma barak. So keep up the great work. Shout out to Muhammad Ba'dani. We have him here today. We're going to take a quick ad break right now as well and give a shout out to our next sponsor. Let's give a shout out to Jabal Coffee House, man. We appreciate them and their support. So shout out to Jabal, and then we're going to keep things rolling. So shout out to Jabal Coffee House. Jabal Coffee House offers all of their customers an elevated coffee experience. If you stop by any of their locations, you will see a coffee house with a luxurious design, innovative spaces to meet with your friends, as well as exceptional service. They offer the best premium Yemeni coffee and quality crafted drinks. You can try their fan favorite, the Adeni tea, iced Jebel latte, or any of their refreshers and matchas. Also, don't forget to add one of their delicious pastries or desserts to go with your drinks, which we guarantee will satisfy that sweet tooth. They currently have a location in West Dearborn, with locations coming to North Carolina, Illinois, Florida, Ontario, and California. You can visit their website at jabalcoffeehouse.com or download the Jabal app, available on all your smartphone devices. All right, we're back. We're just over here reminiscing. He was just talking about how, he used to come to the backyard, play basketball with Yusuf and some friends. And then, I used to coach, Yusuf, my brother. By the way, shout out to little big bro Yusuf. He's in the back, as always, on the ones and twos. Safe, shout out to you, Safe, man. Allahumma barak, man. I heard you are married and have a child, so mabruk, man, on that. Alhamdulillah. And then, just bringing up stories, man. So, that's what I mean by, growing up in the neighborhood. You never know. You never know when you're going to interact with someone, not just at that moment, but in the future. And you never know how your careers may cross paths again in the future as well, man. So shout out to those guys. By the way, Safe, greatest center fielder of all time. My man Safe was, yes. Let me tell you something. When I gave him a baseball, he looked at it and started kicking it. That's how it started. He thought it was, It was a mini soccer ball. I was messing with Safe. But I was so proud of him because I'm joking when I say that, but at the same time, he had no idea what baseball was. And to see his growth get better and better and better. It got to the point with any pop fly that was hit to center field, I already knew he was going to catch the ball. And we ended up winning a championship with Safe. So whenever you win a championship with someone, that's forever in your heart, no matter what. This point forward, anytime you see each other, that salam in the masjid is a little extra special. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is, man. Yeah. So shout out to Safe, man. Shout out to these fellas right here. So, going back to you, going back to the challenges, I know you mentioned, the fitna part of it and how you're trying to balance it. So what are some of the biggest challenges you face as a young and up-and-coming Muslim influencer?
What I face right now is, I'll tell you what you face when you start media.
Yeah.
So you start, like you said, with those uncles that you got. Bro, what are you doing with your life? Go work 7 days, build up, something. But once you start posting and everything, you still got, people recognize you and everything, alhamdulillah. But as you get bigger, there's people that will come at you. There's brothers and sisters that will come at you. And, just got to be careful on the way you talk, the way you do stuff and move. It's so many things. It's just, but it's a beautiful thing that, you post, get little fame from it. People start noticing you. But at the same time, like I said, just beware from when they talk to you, who comes to you and how you speak and what you do. Don't have that little pride with it, because once you get fame, you start having that little pride. Some don't, but when you do, like what Rasulullah ﷺ said, that if any son of Adam has a little pride and Adam worth a pride in their heart, you will never enter Jannah. Not even enter, you step a foot in Jannah. So you got to be careful on posting. Like I said, it comes with a lot of fitna. It comes, just be careful on, you grow, say alhamdulillah, keep posting.
And it's important because, when let's say me and you are talking with each other, what you tell me might only impact me. But when you're posting on social media, you got thousands and thousands and thousands of people who are watching it. And so it does come with some responsibility, especially the more and more followers that you get, the more and more people are going to see your content. And this is why they call it influencing, because you are influencing people. You're changing the way they may view whatever your content is about, rather if it's about food or rather if it's about, what you're doing, which is focusing on the Arab and Muslim population. So it's like people are going to, you have an impact on them. And so that's why, alhamdulillah, like you said, you could take it for what it is and make it better, or it could be the opposite. And that's why you're talking about the balance and being careful. So Great points right there. So, can you take us through your content creation process, like from the beginning? Like, hey, this is what we're about to do. How do you plan it out? Do you have a team? Is it just you? How do you do that? Blah, blah, blah. So take us from like the beginning of, hey, I'm about to shoot a video till the end of who edits, who does this, who does that, whatever you want to share, by the way, whatever you're comfortable with sharing.
SubhanAllah, that's a beautiful question. That's a great question, actually. This is just not me. It's even a lot of content creators. The one that are consistent and serious about content creation. I know for a fact we struggle with what? When we start posting, we post so much videos. So much ideas are in my head. We just post and post and post and post. But then, once we ran out of ideas, what we do is really me, and I know most of them do. We just sit in our room, hours, looking at the wall, brainstorming, think of an idea. Like, I'm not gonna move from this spot. Hatta if I stay 24 hours, as if I stay the whole day here, until I think about an idea and I do the video. So you just sit hours and thinking, and boom, I got an idea. And then you just, I just call random person, whoever, like my cousin, my friend. Yo, are you free? I need you to record me real quick. And then they would come. And really, like I told you, nobody motivates me but me. So I'm like, I have to do it.
Yeah.
I'm a content creator. I have to build them. I have to motivate myself. I have to, even though I'm lazy, even though I don't want to do it, there's so many times that you don't want to do it. But you have to. And then I post. Alhamdulillah, I edit my own videos. I do my own thing. And I got a specific time where I post. You feel the algorithm. You know when to post and when not to post. I know for sure you know how to do it too. You know when to do it too. That's basically it.
Yeah. No, that's what's up. I mean, some people don't know what the process is like. You know what I mean? Some people, they just think that like you have a whole team, where it sounds like it's just pretty much you and then anyone that you can have for your side to help either be in the video or just record the video at that time, man.
It's a struggle.
It is a struggle, but inshallah, it's those people that you appreciate, and inshallah there's a time and place where you'll continue to grow and then continue to be able, because it's all about the person, and I know that they see the hard work that you're putting in, and just like my brothers right here and everyone else that's on my team, man. They now we're reaching that point where like now I can almost give back to them little by little, nothing crazy, but something to show them that I appreciate them, and that's the goal, inshallah, is that so that they feel like but they've been there since day one, and those are the people that you appreciate a lot, and so that's why kudos to those guys who are also supporting and helping the cause. So you have a lot of funny videos, all right? I think all your videos are basically funny, mashallah. Allah Mubarak. So what's the funniest and the most fun video you did? So like, tell me what you thought was the most funniest video. Maybe, who knows, it did get a lot of views, or maybe feel like I should have gotten more, and also the most fun video you ever shot so far, in your content creation process.
There was one video recently.
The belt smacking?
The belt smacking was right to my face. It was so hard. So basically, this is how it started. I was at Dearborn Heights. And then I had a call from Dula Mullah's little brother, Zakaria. Muhammad, pull up to Dula's curb. We were trying to prank Dula. I'm like, I bet, he did me dirty last time, so I'm going to do him dirty. I'll tell you what he did to me.
Yeah.
But let me explain this first. So he called me. He was like, Muhammad. So as I came to his house, I went upstairs, and then I see a string. I see a string attached from the side of the wall to the other side of the wall. And I'm tweaking out like, they're probably trying to do a prank on me, like what's going on? So as I go upstairs, I take out my phone and I start recording. All I see is Dula right there laughing, smiling, like an evil smile with the belt on his hand. And I see his little brother sitting down with ducks on the, those squeezy ducks thing on the floor. I'm like, oh, nah, you tweaking. He was like, wallah, you're playing. And then that game was hilarious because I got hit so many times. I injured my whole shoulder. You can see in the video, this whole side was red. I injured my whole wrist.
He was swinging, man. Listen.
He was swinging. Haram, I'm telling you, wallah la astaqli. Wallah, I'm getting him back. I'll make sure. Just wait for the video. Just wait for it. Trust me, it takes time, inshallah. But yeah, that was one of the craziest and the funniest videos. And then, like I said, he did me dirty before that video.
Yeah.
So I thought we were going to do him dirty, but he ended up doing me dirty again.
Yeah.
So inshallah, I got to get him back very big the next time, inshallah.
The get back, inshallah, man. How about you said that's the funniest. How about what's some of the most fun videos that you ever shot? Or
Me?
I mean, that probably counts as that category too. Is there anything else that...
Man. Wallahi, there's so much. There's so much in my head right now.
Yeah.
When I first started posting the video, when I first started TikTok actually, I still remember it was a trend going on, and it's a funny trend. I end up falling on my face. I hit my whole face. It was supposed to like, I don't know how to explain it. It was just a trend that you're supposed to jump over your friend, and he's supposed to hold you. But he ended up holding one of my side of my leg, and my whole other side just fell on the floor. That was just a funny video. Like, it was bad, but then you realize that was funny. Like, anyway, it ended up hitting like millions of views, and people were laughing about it.
People love seeing people get hurt.
When it comes to hurt people, everybody loves it. I don't know. That's how it is. Man.
Yeah. No, that's the algorithm. You know, people love cracking up, and a lot of things that make people laugh, especially kids. You know, you got kids too. Like my daughters, what I realized that anytime, you know, it's the funny videos that people are getting hurt most of the time. So I'm like, all right, there you go, man. There you go. So shout out to Mo Ba'dani, man. Hey, listen, man, time's flying by so fast. Believe it or not, we're already about to enter the last third of this interview. So we're going to give our next and final shout out to our sponsor. And we're going to go ahead and give a shout out this time to Holy Boldy. Shout out to our good friends over there at Holy Boldy, man. We appreciate all of them, Yusuf, Sammy, Murad, and everyone over there at Holy Boldy. We're going to keep things rolling right after the ad, so shout out to Holy Boldy. Holy moly, you have to try out Holy Boldy. Holy Boldy is your go-to destination for vibrant bowls and delicious sandwiches. Everything they serve is 100% fresh, and they have halal options as well. Their mouth-watering bowls are always packed to the top, so you know you're getting the most bang for your buck. They currently have 2 locations in Detroit, and you can check out all their food on their website at www.myholybowly.com.
Right, bismillah.
All right, so keeping it rolling, man. So shout out to Mo in the building today, kind of telling us what it is that he does, man. Looking forward to, inshallah, you know, for people getting to know you a little bit more. You know, some people just see your videos. They kind of see like, oh, okay, this is who this guy is. So nice to do interviews because people can kind of, you know, find out who you are. And inshallah, as you continue to grow, people are going to be like, man, I want to find out more about this guy. And then bang, come to this interview right here. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful.
So what are some goals of yours? If you don't mind sharing, you know, some people don't like sharing this stuff. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. But what are your some personal future goals, inshallah, when it comes to the influencing world?
My goals is obviously to build up my platform much more. Get stronger, get better, affect the community, not just this community, just affect more people. Alhamdulillah, and just stick to who you really are. Don't change yourself for media or for anyone else. Just stick to who you are and just do you, man. Just do, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all it is.
No, that's the right way of doing it, man. I'm glad that you mentioned how sticking to your, you know, what you are and who you are, man. I think that's important
100%.
because people can lose sight of what they're doing. But I loved how you started off the show focusing on the you know, who you are as a Muslim, because that's what's going to keep you guided and keeping you on a straight path. And this is for everyone. I mean, it's for myself too. Sometimes you find yourself, you know, on the wrong path, you know, and it's not on purpose. It's just the people who you surround yourself with, or you're in a situation. It's very important to kind of put yourself back in that situation and recenter your focus. Which it should be with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, what advice would you give to young people, man? You know, what advice, you know, you're still young, by the way. I know a lot of people around your age, I don't want to put it out there, but a lot of people around your age thinking that they're getting old. Trust me, my guy, you're still young, all right? You're still young.
You're old, Allah.
Yeah, so what advice would you give to other young people out there who aspire to become an influencer like yourself? Like, right now, facts. Give them some facts.
Just do it, bro. Wallah, just do it. All of my advice I'm going to tell you guys, if you want to be a content creator, just do it. At least don't displease the creator to please the creation.
Oh, can you repeat that one more time out there for the people in the back so they can hear that?
Like I said, for anyone that's trying to be a content creator, don't displease the creator just to please the creation. Every video you do, you will see it with Allah Azza wa Jalla. So be careful on what you post and what you do. Do whatever you want. Post, have fun, live your life. Just be away from doing haram. Really, that's only it.
I love that. And I say, I would also add, just be consistent.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you can come out firing that first month, man, you popping. And then next thing you know, you go into that writers or content block. Then, like you mentioned, that time period where you're just staring at the wall. And next thing you know, 5 days turn into a week turn into 3 weeks. And all you did was post one video in the last month. And bam, you realize that this stuff, listen, we make it all flowers and roses and everything. And it's fun when you're in it, you're in that process. But I always say it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So, be consistent. Maybe spread out your content, you know what I'm saying, so that you have enough content going on where people are constantly watching you and you're popping up in their feeds. And inshallah, like Muhammad said, the most important thing is keep Allah as the center of your focus, man.
Sure.
As long as you do that, then you should be all right. So here comes the rapid fire questions. We kind of interviewed Mohammed Ba'dani over here, but we want now to learn a little bit more about him, and the best way to do it is put him on the spot because we call it rapid fire questions. So
Bismillah.
The goal is to get this done within a minute.
All right.
So I got 10 questions, okay? And then the bonus question at the end too.
All
right. So Yusuf, if you can get the timer ready and let me know whenever you got the clock rolling, because we're going to see how Mo does. Very simple questions, literally one-word answers.
Yeah.
So, getting to get to know you, nothing bad or nothing, just very simple questions, all right? Whenever you're ready, Yusuf, give me a 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to get it rolling, man. Go ahead, Yusuf.
3, 2,
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Oof. Damn. Allah Yasamaha. I don't know, fly.
Fly. If you were an influencer, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't?
Yeah.
Working 7 days at a gas station, like a...
There you go.
You have anything?
If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Aceto Malek. Tacos.
Tacos?
Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Would you rather be up early in the morning or stay up late at night?
Both. Early morning.
Early morning. Favorite TV show?
Damn, I don't watch no TV as much, Allah.
Okay. Favorite movie?
I don't watch no movies as well.
Damn. You can't give us any answer?
Fast and Furious, I believe.
Okay, how about TV show? You got a quick answer? Maybe it was your kid?
The Will Smith.
Are you Barney? You're about to say Barney?
No, Bel Air, something like that.
Oh, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yep.
All right, look, Barney was coming up, man.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy work right there.
LeBron or MJ?
MJ.
Okay. If you could afford any car, what would it be?
SBJ or C63S.
Okay. What's your, this is the last bonus question, is what's your favorite community podcast to be on?
Man, ozmedia. Stop playing with me, bro.
There you go. Go ahead and give him a round of
man.
applause. Yusuf, can you tell us the time? I know I kind of messed with him a little bit in there. 110. I mean, you got to include, me messing with him, and we were laughing a little bit. So, hey, shout out to you, man. You got it done in 110.
Alhamdulillah.
Before we close out this show, just want to throw it out there. First of all, shout out to Mo Ba'dani. Make sure when we give you the final word to put out there all your social media platforms so people can follow you. But, be sure to follow us on all of our socials. We have YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Apple, and Spotify podcasts, all under ozmedia. I'm kind of glad we can still say TikTok, by the way. People are back and forth on it being banned or not being banned. It should have been banned. Listen, it's whatever you make of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, TikTok was just another platform that we could spread our message out. So I'm kind of glad that it's not banned. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want to go on there, you can go on our website, ozmedia313.com. You'll be able to find this episode and all of our episodes in the past as well. Shout out to the sponsors again one more time. Hanley International Academy, Holy Bowling, Wingfellas, Juice Box, Malek Al-Kabob, Jabal Coffee House, and Royal Kebab. Mo Ba'dani, the floor is yours. Final word, final comments, and please include how people can follow you on all of your socials as well.
Damn. I don't know what to say, wallah.
Any last minute comments? Maybe
Inshallah,
something I didn't ask you.
I'm gonna start posting, man. Just inshallah, I'm gonna be posting consistent. I'll be try to be consistent, inshallah. Just watch if you watch. You will see, inshallah, you will see me once in your platform, 100%. You'll see me once in your, once you scroll, you'll see me there 100%. I post almost every single time, every single day, 2 videos a day. And my last advice is, وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ حَيْثُمَا كُنْتُم, man. Fear Allah wherever you are. That's it. That's really it. Nothing much, man.
Go ahead and give him a round of applause. But one thing that you haven't done yet is put your platform out there. So how can people follow you on all your socials?
My name is Mohammed Ba'dani. And that's all platform. That is all Insta, TikTok, Snap, everything. So inshallah khair. And YouTube as well.
So Mohammed Ba'dani?
Yes, sir.
All right. There you go. That's how you can follow him. Grew up in the Detroit area. For people that are from Hamtramck, Detroit, you guys know his face. I know I do. You know how the feeds work, man. The algorithms work. If you're from that area, dang well you've seen his video lately. Now that's just how the algorithms work. They try to give you content that they think that you may like, and so give him a follow. We appreciate him from coming on, man. By the way, this was a quick, yo, what's up? You down? Blah blah blah. Made it happen. So I appreciate you, man.
Alhamdulillah.
We actually had a guest scheduled, and we had to reschedule it. And I
Yeah.
was like, you know what? Let's see if we can, because I know you said you'd rather do it sooner than later.
Yeah.
So I reached out to him, and we made it happen within 24 hours. So kudos to you. Appreciate you. We hope that you enjoyed this episode. This was season 4, episode 18 of Ozmedia's Motivate Me 313 podcast, Rising Voices, the journey of a young Muslim influencer with Muhammad Ba'dani. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you all next time.
Salam.